Have you ever pondered the incredible power of the human mind? Our minds are remarkable, capable of manifesting our deepest desires. Our thoughts are the architects of our reality, shaping the world around us in ways we often overlook. Consider for a moment everything human-made in the world. The towering skyscrapers that scrape the sky, the sprawling networks of highways, the symphonies that move our souls, the captivating tales spun into novels, and even the device you're using to watch this video. All of these creations in their inception were born in the fertile soil of the human mind. Our minds are the birthplace of ideas, the canvas where we paint our dreams before they take shape in the physical realm. But this power isn't exclusive to creating wonders, it's a double-edged sword. The same mind that can conceive awe-inspiring achievements can also spawn the most dreadful horrors. Wars, destruction, hatred, and fear, all these too originate from the human mind. So we find ourselves in a position of great responsibility. If we yearn to create a world that mirrors our aspirations, we must first learn to cultivate the right thoughts within our minds. We're the gardeners of our mental landscapes, sowing seeds of thoughts that can grow into either flowers of joy or weeds of misery. This power of the mind, the ability to manifest reality from thought, isn't a mere philosophical concept. It's a tangible force that every one of us wields, knowingly or unknowingly. The key lies in awareness, in understanding that our thoughts are not just fleeting whispers in our minds, but potent seeds of creation. Harnessing this power isn't about controlling every thought, it's about nurturing a mindset that aligns with our desires. It's about consciously directing our mental energies towards what we want to manifest in our lives and in the world at large. If we desire to create a world that aligns with our wishes, we must first learn to create the right thoughts in our minds. Consider this intriguing tale from the yogic lore. On a day like any other, a man decided to take a walk. By some serendipitous turn of events, he found himself walking into paradise. Now, isn't that a stroke of luck? Just a simple walk. And there he was, in paradise. Following his long journey, he felt a wave of fatigue wash over him. He thought to himself, "Oh, how I wish I could rest." And lo and behold, a perfect resting spot appeared. A welcoming tree providing cool shade and the grass beneath as cushiony as could be. He laid his head down and drifted off into a peaceful slumber. Upon waking, he realized he was rather famished. "I wish I had something to eat," he mused, thinking of all the delicious meals he'd ever wanted. And just like that, a feast featuring all those delectable dishes manifested before him. Service in paradise, you see, is instantaneous. After he had eaten his fill, he felt a thirst creep up on him. "I wish I had something to drink," he thought, imagining all the refreshing beverages he'd ever desired. In the blink of an eye, every single one of them appeared right in front of him. Now, it's important to note that this man did nothing more than express a wish. He didn't lift a finger, didn't break a sweat, yet everything he desired came to him in an instant. This, my friends, is the magic of paradise. But here's the twist. What if I told you that this paradise isn't a far-off, mystical land? What if this paradise, where desires are instantly fulfilled, is a state of mind that we can all potentially access? In this paradise, the man's desires were instantly fulfilled. But what does this tell us about our potential for manifestation? Our minds in their unestablished state are often compared to monkeys, but why is this? Just think about it. What are the defining characteristics of a monkey? Unnecessary movement and imitation, right? Now let's delve a little deeper into these traits. Monkeys are synonymous with ceaseless, unnecessary movement. They leap from tree branch to tree branch, seemingly without any clear goal in mind. Similarly, an unestablished mind is full of incessant, pointless thoughts and ideas bouncing from one to another without any clear direction or purpose. This constant mental chatter can be distracting and even exhausting, leading to a lack of focus and clarity. Now let's consider imitation, the second defining trait of a monkey. If you've ever watched a group of monkeys, you'll notice that they often mimic each other's actions. In the same vein, an unestablished mind tends to imitate the thoughts, ideas, and beliefs of others, often without fully understanding or questioning them. This can lead to a lack of originality and individuality, as well as a tendency to be swayed by the opinions and ideas of others. So what does this all mean for us? Well, the characteristics of a monkey, unnecessary movement and imitation, are not just traits of an actual primate. They are symbolic of the state of an unestablished mind. And if our minds are in a state of constant motion, cluttered with thoughts and prone to imitation, it can create a chaotic reality. But there's a silver lining. Just as a monkey can be trained to be calm and focused, so too can our minds. It's about learning to quiet the incessant chatter, to think for ourselves and to channel our thoughts in a focused, purposeful direction. Just as a monkey mimics and moves without necessity, an unestablished mind can create a chaotic reality. So how do we establish our minds? Our minds are powerful tools, but only when we learn to focus them in the right direction. Let's imagine our minds as a brilliant beam of light. When scattered, the light is diffuse and weak, barely illuminating what's in front of us. However, when this light is focused, it becomes potent, capable of piercing through the thickest darkness. Our thoughts work in the same way. When scattered, they lack the power to create any substantial impact. But when focused, they can shape reality. The power of unwavering focus is not about brute force or stubborn determination. It's about aligning our thoughts, emotions, and actions in one direction and maintaining this alignment over time. When our thoughts are scattered, we send out mixed signals to the universe. We confuse our own intentions and dilute our energy. But when we focus our thoughts, we create a clear path for our desires to manifest. Imagine a river. Its waters rushing towards the ocean. If it starts to spread out, forming smaller streams, it loses its momentum and strength. But if it stays its course, it carves canyons, powers cities, and shapes landscapes. Our thoughts are like this river. When we direct them towards a single point, they gain enormous power. Yet focusing our thoughts is not about rigid control, but rather about gentle guidance. It's about being clear on what we desire, and then aligning our thoughts with that desire. It's about creating a mental image of our desired outcome, and then holding that image in our mind with unwavering focus. This is not a process that happens overnight. It's a skill that needs to be cultivated. It requires practice, patience, and persistence. But as we strengthen our ability to focus, we start to see the power of our minds in action. We start to see our thoughts shaping our reality. When we align our minds in one direction and maintain unwavering focus, we unlock our innate power to manifest our desires. By harnessing the power of unwavering focus, we become the architects of our own destiny, capable of creating the life we truly desire. Now that we understand the power of the mind and manifestation, how can we apply this in our lives? Let's start with maintaining a positive mindset. It's not about pretending that everything is perfect, but about acknowledging the challenges and choosing to focus on the good. A positive mindset is like a well-tuned instrument. It attracts the right notes, the right experiences, and the right outcomes into our lives. So even when the going gets tough, remember to keep that positive tune playing. Next, visualization is key. It's about creating a vivid mental picture of what you want to manifest. Imagine it in as much detail as you can. What does it look like? How does it feel? By doing this, you're essentially creating a blueprint for your mind to follow. Your mind, the master architect, will then work tirelessly to make this blueprint a reality. Then believe in the power of thought. Our thoughts are incredibly potent. They're like seeds that we plant in the fertile soil of our minds. When nurtured with belief and positivity, these seeds grow into the realities we desire. So hold firm to your belief that your thoughts have the power to shape your world. Now, you don't have to start big. You could start with something as simple as manifesting a good day. Wake up in the morning and visualize your day going exactly as you want it to. Maintain a positive mindset throughout the day, and believe in the power of your thoughts. You'll be surprised at how much of a difference this simple practice can make. As you grow more comfortable with these practices, gradually increase the magnitude of what you're trying to manifest. Remember, like any other skill, manifestation takes practice. But with time and consistent effort, you'll find yourself able to manifest even your wildest dreams. Remember, the journey of manifestation begins in the mind, so start today and watch as your thoughts shape your reality.